Hey everybody, it's Ronnie here, and it is the happy 2-week anniversary of my stay in the hole here. I'm super pumped, not because it's my 2 weeks, but because I got a little surprise last night.
Hello!
Seriously, so pumped. If my PFTs don't get better now, I don't know what will work, but we do have a new plan, and it's going to start today. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to get these lung functions back up. One thing that a lot of you, who haven't known me for too long, probably don't know is, generally, let's say over the course of the last 5 years, generally my hospital stays are about 30 days long. And so being in 2 weeks so far, it really isn't a huge shock for me or something I'm not used to. I'm very used to it. And my last hospital stay was only 2 weeks, but that was sort of an anomaly at the moment. And I've had to manage my own expectations and keep in mind that on average I've definitely been in the hospital longer. So we're hoping to get these things turned around, get them moving in the right direction. And here's how we're going to do that. Today I'm going to be starting Prednisone. Now for me, it certainly isn't always my first choice. I rarely agree to Prednisone. I particularly don't like it. It definitely works for some people. Some people out there, probably like it. For me, it generally works, but it's not always worth the side effects, that being bloating up, which you'd think I'm already on it, but I'm not. You have an increase in appetite. Your immune system gets suppressed, so you have a little increased risk of getting, sicker or getting a cold or that kind of thing. And you can feel flush, you can feel hot, yada, yada, yada. But the reason I agreed to it is because I really think I have a lot of inflammation going on right now for whatever reason. I can't tell you why, but my lungs feel swollen, if you will. And so I think it's real important to get this swelling down, this inflammation down, so the antibiotics can get in there and do their magic. And so that's the plan. As well as I'm going to be speaking with an allergist tomorrow, and probably starting on a new antibiotic called Cipro, which many of you are familiar with. But the story here that I wanted to make sure to share with you guys is it was actually Cipro is one of the few drugs that actually work, that actually have shown in the sputum cultures. It kills my bugs. But it's kind of been crossed off the list because it said I was allergic to it. And I always told them that I felt that Cipro made me bleed or caused hemoptysis. And there's no literature out there that states that can happen. And so it could have been a pure coincidence. But after me saying that, they backed off. And that was years ago. But here's the key. It got transcribed in my chart by somebody that I had an allergic reaction to Cipro with hives and a rash and a fever, which of course never did happen. And so the doctors, when they see that, they wouldn't even think about giving me Cipro. Where if it was properly put in the chart that it may have caused hemoptysis, a doctor could have looked at it and said, I don't think that's the case. Let's try it and monitor him. But since it talked about these severe allergic reactions, it was never even thought of. And so tonight I asked about it. He said, well, it's in your chart that you get hives, and I said that's never happened. So point being, you gotta be thorough in your own health care. You gotta kind of know your body, know your history. Because doctors and nurses and everybody, they're human just like we are. They're going to make mistakes. I could have misspoke or gave them the impression that's what happened. Bottom line is that's what did happen. It got written in the incorrect way, and so hopefully now getting put on Cipro, it will do the trick, and it will increase these lung functions. And the prednisone, I think, will help. And of course, I'll continue to run and continue to walk. But I definitely think the number one thing here that's going to help is having my rock back, having Mandy back. So wish me luck, and here's to getting these PFTs back up. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.